Hi, it's Ryan Casey, sales trainer, Orange Theory Fitness studio owner, and we are back with part 3 of 6 of our real sales training method. Now, when we think about sales, so much of the stereotypical sales is based on smooth talking salesperson, convincing a potential customer by using sly language, marketing techniques, and different tactics. Unfortunately, there are a lot of these strategies that are still taught, and depending on what industry, they can be more or less prevalent. But the real key in sales, though, is not what you say to your prospect, but what your prospect says to you based on the questions that you ask them. So remember, real selling is about helping fulfill a potential client's need or their wants, helping them hit their goals. It's much easier providing solutions to someone who has actually explained their problem or their need to you than assuming you know what's best for them without ever hearing from them. Asking a client questions is the difference between really helping them and just trying to push a product or a sale. Now, you may very well be an expert in your industry, and I'm sure there are a lot of cases where you probably do know what's best for them, more so than they do for themselves, because you're the person who works there, right? You're the expert. However, there are two major benefits to asking questions. The first is you find out information on how you can help that customer straight from them. Second is you give the prospect the respect of being heard. They will take notice and appreciate that. All clients want to feel like they were listened to. Now, the information you get from asking questions can be extremely helpful, and you can learn what they want and why they want it. Learn what they don't want, any issues they've experienced in the past around your product or service. You can handle objections before they come up. And if you ask the right questions, you can actually have a customer tell you exactly what they need to hear from you in order to make a sale. Now, remember, each step of the sales process, when done well, makes the next step much easier. So if you want to get the answers you want from your questions, make sure you hit that first step and build a great rapport so the prospect feels comfortable sharing with you what's really going on. I'm in the fitness industry and we deal with sensitive topics. So when you ask somebody a question like, what are your goals? If you don't have rapport, you'll get a lot of generic answers like, I want to get in better shape. When you've created a relationship of trust and you ask that same question, you hear answers like, I want to be able to play with my kids outside and not get so tired. Do you see how much more value there is in solving that second answer? I'm now able to build much more value in my solution because it solves a much more specific problem for them. Now, this is the same with all conversations. The more rapport you have, the better questions you ask, then the better answers you'll receive. When your kid comes home from school and they don't seem like they're in a good mood, if you just jump into how was your day, 9 times out of 10, you're going to hear fine, right? But if you come from a place of rapport, you give them a compliment, you wait until they've had time to decompress from school or had a good snack, then ask a little bit better question. Hey, what was one of the best things that happened to you today? You're probably going to get a little bit better answer. So in my full real sales training course, we'll go through how to specifically craft questions to get the best responses and the 3 most important types of questions that you need to ask. So to review where we're at, first we covered on having a good objective, something that focuses on what's most beneficial for you and for your clients in the long term. Then we went on to rapport, building a connection of trust with a customer so they feel more comfortable telling you what's really going on. And today we talked about asking questions to learn what the client really wants, what's important to them, what could hold them back. We don't want to just jump into our pitch before we hear from the client. So join me on the next video where I'll be talking about the next step we take and how to take the information we've learned for them and provide the best solution for our clients. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and more importantly, please share this with anybody you think it would help. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.